What's going on, everybody? Young Sage here, back in GT Online. It's been a while since we did a video. But, I wanted to go over something. I wanted to kind of react to that Saints fan's recent video about new custom variants and Benny's. What he thinks. Well, I'm gonna give what I think. Let me shut this music off real quick. Yikes. Copyrighted music, not good. We only had $6,700. Well, we might go to an MTU session and sell some meth because some pretty good sales going on right now. Which end very soon, actually. So, at least cruising around town.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride?
Which one? Roughly.
It's coming at you.
Turn my television volume down quite a ways so I can sit up here. And it doesn't go through. You know, I got a better idea. Let's put all game audio through here.
I'm so totally freaked out because of you-know-who.
That'll work. So yeah,
I know.
let's get in the car.
Can we do lunch so I can vent, please?
We can go through with our list. Well, this is in no particular order, but I'm just gonna add on to what he said. But I'm gonna comment on how he said the Jester. Well, I wouldn't make it a Supra because I would have it as a separate car completely. Maybe the new Supra and give that a retro custom variant. Ooh. Maybe 2 retro custom variants. I'm a fan of the older Supra. I don't like the one with the, I don't like the newer one. It's kind of like, it's gotten boring for me because it's been in every fucking Fast and Furious clip. Anyway, I'd say make that an NSX, like it's supposed to be. I understand the original car was supposed to be a Supra, but that's not how I would go with it. I would go, give us the original NSX, give us a Rocket Bunny, Liberty Walk Cat, or whatever. You know, even if we do have to pay an arm and a leg for the damn thing. I think I'm playing Forza. There's Clubhouse contracts that are going to give us some more money, so I think that's what we do for our background. Because I kind of want to make a funny video out of this. I have to change the name of my motorcycle club. And I was just gonna say, well, we'll get to the clubhouse, and then I'll go on with my list of what should be done. You know, not necessarily a retro custom necessarily, but just a custom. You know, vehicles that maybe need to be loved again. You know, need more appreciation. There's a lot of vehicles that I can think of that have this moniker. Ones that I love to drive. I know a lot of other players hate. Because I'm different than 99% of GTA players. I don't play in public free roam sessions. I don't do adversary modes for the most part, unless they're worth it with double money. I don't like stunners versus rockets. I just wanted to say that There's a lot more that can be done with some of these cars that are already in the game. Rockstar has already exploited this by giving us the elegy and the comments.
Who'd have thought I'd get to meet a president?
Well, like, you're lucky it ain't Trump, lady. What did they do to this? Okay. So we can't do it. Screw it then. We can't do it. It won't let us, and they screwed up everything. So we're just gonna drive around like I originally thought. I'm not making any money. The CEO stuff is not double money, and it's not worth me doing as a background thing because they funded me. That's a new adversary mode. I will never play it. It's Team Deathmatch variant again. Anyways, and one feature they could add to GTA. How about off-road tire, like rally tires, not off-road truck tires like they already have. Ewy. But what I was gonna say, you know how, like, for example, the Tropos and the Omnis have special rally tires. If you change the rims on there, you lose the off-road grip. Can we put those on anything, please, Rockstar? I mean, like wrap them up with off-road wheels, like rally wheels, not off-road. Screw that. I want rally wheels. Because I have so many cars that I have that can be used for rally cars, but I can't even start a rally series in GTA. I actually would have a course already planned out. And make the Tuners and Outlaws update a real thing so we can tune our cars. Because, I mean, this is not a simulator or anything, but at least let me, like, tune the transmission and stuff. Some of these cars have terrible automatic transmissions. I'm not asking for a manual. All I'm asking for is just the ability to, you know, tune my gears. I mean, a manual would be super, but this is GTA. This is not Forza. This is not Gran Turismo. This is not Project Cars or any of that stuff. I understand what can be done, what can't be done. Okay, so on to my list. The moment you've all been waiting for. I do rant and rave a lot, so yeah. First off, how about some form of, just give me some of the, like, let me make some of the old supercars fun again. Go to the web browser and I'll go through some cars that I think should be done. Like the cars that everyone's forgotten about. Because all these other cars, like T20s and all that, are garbage or more popular. How about a 9F custom Rockstar? People would pay for this if you make it like so it's the new R8 design, but it's a racing version maybe? Do it, Rockstar. How about the Feltzer? Well, the Coquette was already touched on, even though Saints fan doesn't even know how to pronounce it. He called it something else. Coquette. But it's actually Coquette. I'm pretty sure. I think people call it like 15 different things. Anyway, yeah, the Feltzer. Like maybe give us the GTA 4 Feltzer and let us customize that from there. Or maybe just give us an all new one. This car has been redesigned since this. Here's a good one. What the Vaca? Now, in the Tuners and Outlaws concept, there was a wide body Vaca that actually had the T20 motor in it. Someone was actually able to mod the T20's engine into it. Like, can we get a faster wide body Vaca? I think people would pay for that. The Monroe. A car I want to like, but I can't, because I just don't like the styling. And I don't like... That's kind of expensive. When you're talking about a Vaca that's actually faster, it's cheaper. You know, give me something to like about this car. Not a retro custom, but... Just give me a custom. Like, maybe make it like a racing version. The Vaca, you probably could actually make a retro custom out of this. I could say you could probably... Well, no, not this car. Back up, back up. Where is it? Where the... Here we go. Infernus. This car could be done as a retro custom. You wanna know... Well, this car's already technically retro now, but a retro custom for this could be a Diablo. If you like this, a Countach. Maybe even... Now I'm thinking. A Yalpa. That's the ultimate... That'd be the ultimate for me. Like a Diablo or a Yalpa. I'm not a Countach person. I just don't like how boxy it looks. Like boxy and wedged. We already talked about the Jester. Turismo R. Now, the original Turismo, as you guys may know, it's actually one of my favorite cars. You may not know that. From GTA San Andreas. Because it was the Mazda RX-7. I love rotaries. Like, I could say bring that vehicle back. But you could probably give us an F40 or an F50 out of this as a retro custom. Please, Rockstar. I'd love you forever if you gave me an F50 in the game. F50 is one of my favorite cars. But technically, there already are older Coquettes in the game. But I know where Saints fans coming from. Give us like a C4 or a C5. Or even a C6 now. They could do that easily, because they skipped C6 completely. I don't know if you guys know that. Any of these things. The Osiris could easily be a retro custom. A Zonda. But technically, we already have a Zonda. I just remembered this. We actually have a Zonda. Go back to the Infernus. Look at the back. That little bit you can see, that's a Zonda rear end. Tail it straight up to Pagani Zonda. Let's see here. Ah! Well, maybe not the F and J necessarily, but just maybe the bullet itself. Because you could do a 1960s Ford GT40. I know people would pay for that, a Le Mans car from the 1960s. Rockstar, listen to your fans, please. You know you hate them, but please listen for a change. We want things. Give us maybe an older Cognoscenti. I know you. The noise is creeping me out. Maybe like an old Land Rover. I don't know about making that a retro custom though, but just like a retro variant. You take it to Benny, it's not customizable, but it's a retro version that's maybe faster because Rockstar logic. Ah! I know what it's already been done technically. But technically not. This technically would be the retro custom version of the T20. But give us a tire so it doesn't have a long tail. A street model that's actually like the F1. Because street model F1s were not long tail, don't forget. Could give us the old Shafter from GTA 4. Because this is the Shafter from GTA 4 that was in Ballad of Gay Tony. There's a lot of vehicles that could be done in retro custom spec. Let's head over to San Andreas Super Autos and we'll continue our search for retro customs. Or just straight up customs. You give us an old Toyota truck. That'll be so nice. Just like I thought. The Buffalo's technically a Charger. I know we already have something like an old Charger in the game, but it's a cross between a Charger and a GTO. But speaking of GTOs, why don't you give us the last GTO? You know, or make it a Cheval. Shit, make it a Cheval. Cheval, it's a Commodore, the 2-door. How about a Ute? How about a Ute in GTA 5? Yeah, I know we already have one. It's called a Picador, but that's a boring old car. It's not customizable and it's really slow. I'm talking about a modern Ute with like a big honkin' V8 in it. Yeah, Kuroma would be nice, but I would go older. I'd say like Evo 1 or Evo 2. Like an Evo 2 or a 3 maybe. Maybe a 4. You know, because that would be a true retro custom to me for a Kuroma. And delete this from the game, please, Rockstar. If I could say delete one car from the game, it would be the armored Kuroma. I hate this thing! Demon car. Well, what about Zion? You might be able to get away with turning this into an 8 series. BMW 850i CSL. That'd be fun. What else we got? Cause I'm a big fan of the old V12 8 series coupes. And if they would have made an M8 like they were planning, that would have been insane. That would have still been popular today. I might actually go buy a BMW 8 Series someday. That's a plan. That's plans of mine. One of my dream cars, because it's so different. Because it doesn't fit in any class really. It's a high-end sports coupe. It really doesn't fit. But it's like me. I don't fit either. Wouldn't be a good idea for me though, but an Issy Retro Custom. I wouldn't buy it necessarily because I'm not a fan of the classic original Mini, as you guys might know from my Forza stuff. I don't think I ever posted a Forza video about the Mini at all, but I have a very awesome modern Mini off-road tune. It's quite popular actually. So I think it's the only one of its kind. Yeah, this is the only Ute we have in the game. How about a Seminole Custom? Because this is one of the most underappreciated vehicles in the game. It's so nice. It's slow as shit, maybe, yeah, but I mean, you could actually give us a Seminole, like a mini Seminole or something. It's like an XJ Jeep. You know, a regular Cherokee. You can put all kind of off-road mods on it at Benny's and stuff. That'd be pretty neat. Like an off-road custom. It would turn it into an XJ Cherokee. What about a classic Cummins? Classic Cummins Dodge. No, you're not a retro custom, you're just a retro. So now I'm branching off into what I think should be. You make this customizable because this would be a pretty cool off-roader. That's not the Oracle I was thinking about. I was thinking about the newer one. Turn that into something old. What about a Prius Custom? A Dilettante Custom. That'd be pretty cool. Because, you know, in GT6 and GT5 as well, it's DLC, there's a Prius touring car that's such a hoot to drive. It goes well over 200 miles an hour. They could recreate that in here, because they've already taken cues from Gran Turismo. That'd be really cool, actually, but I don't think he can do it. Already touched on the... Well, the Buffalo... The Buffalo was in the game of something else before. Okay, the tailgater's a car that needs love again. Michael's ride definitely needs some love. And a custom variant might do it. A touring car version. Make it like an RS6, you know? A very hot version. Sorry, I gotta eat something. Not very gonna eat in your video, but I really don't care at this point. I'm not getting money for this, so what's it matter? This would be something weird though, but what about a 90s Durango out of the Grizzly? Like an RT Durango that had the big V8. There's the oracle I wanted to say. I always put 2 oracles up. So yeah, those are my vehicles for possible retro customs. I mean, there are a few others I could think of, but they're not on this list because I just don't have any way to show them to you. So, on that note, it is time. On that bombshell, it is time to end. I'll see you guys in the next one. Sure, yeah. Sure, yeah. Make sure you leave me a like. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.